you want to go to school? Great. Here's almost $250,000. I want that back. My name is Joseph Fan. I'm an attorney. I was born and raised in New York City, grew up in Brooklyn. My parents were immigrants from Guangzhou in China. My mom was a seamstress. My father worked in a Chinese restaurant. To them, there's nothing more important than education. Their truth was that was the way out. I had some near full rides to other law schools, but I turned all those down. The reason why I went to Cornell was it had a nice ring to it. It was an Ivy League law school. I feel good about it. But if you would have asked me that same question 5 years ago, I probably would have told you it was one of the biggest regrets of my life. It's 2013, I am 26. I graduated with $220,000 in student debt. I actually had no job lined up, and it was very scary. My loans were deferred, but the interest was still accruing. The higher and higher that number went, the faster that number went up because it's compounded. I was scared to check. Guess I didn't really want to take that responsibility. The turning point was when I met my wife. It wasn't until we really sat down and said, hey, look, when we're married, this is our debt now, so let's figure this out. We look at that very scary number, and it's a lot higher than $220,000 by this point. We took this huge sum of money that we got for our wedding, and we applied it to my loans, and that brought us back to the original principal amount of $220,000. 3 years was the time frame that we wanted to have these paid down to zero. I think the strategy was making just more money. We would pay both the interest, which was about $1,500 a month, and then some more to the principal. At first, meeting these goals was a big struggle. I took any job I could take on, mostly legal jobs and real estate gigs, but I'd wake up really early to start the day and be up till 3, 4 a.m. every single night so that I could make these numbers. Get a $20,000 check. I don't see any of that. It's gonna go straight to the loan. To this day, I've paid off about $70,000. So today, I owe about $200,000, and I will pay it off by the end of this year, 2019. It's hard to say whether or not I would have the drive, hustle, and motivation that I have today without all the challenges I faced after attending Cornell. But I'd like to say, yeah, it'd be great to have less student debt.